Yo, 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 what's going on, bro?
Man, I can't complain. Another episode to knock out right now.
Yeah,
And it's a
facts.
blessing.
108, episode 108, man. How was your day? What's been going down in the spirit
My
war?
day
Spirit
my day has
war.
been pretty good, man. Worked out pretty hard out in the backyard and stuff. Lifted, up some very, heavy pieces of wood and did a lot of lunges, pull-ups on my pull-up bar and dips as well. And was all around very mobile today outside in the sun. Got a lot of sun as well and did some pretty good sun gazing and did a little bit of meditation. So
Yeah.
I can't complain, bro. Spiritual battery's pretty charged up.
That's awesome. What was the temperature out there today?
I didn't check, I didn't check the temperature, but the way it felt around 80.
Oh, so it's getting hot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. All right. I thought it was
About 80 degrees
or something, like 65 or something like that.
About 80.
Man, living good.
Mm-hmm. Facts, bro. Just all around grateful for it and just glad, and looking forward to going back out there again tomorrow.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I was definitely out in the sun today. I cut the lawn back here, and then I went to the gym. I had the day off today, so I just been chilling. You know what I'm saying? I made a video earlier, and then I just been chilling. So it's been a nice day though. I've just been resting and charging up. I work the next 4 days straight, so yeah, I'm gonna be super busy. So just wanted to rest today, and been drinking a lot of water, and I'm probably gonna get some good sleep tonight just to prepare myself, because I already know the next 4 days are gonna be pretty hectic. So just happy to be in the booth right now, man.
Yeah, me too. And as you can see right now, I'm drinking a lot of water and just trying to hydrate. You know what I'm saying? It's important to stay hydrated. And yeah, bro, it's just a blessing to do what we're doing on this SR journey. We just got to make sure we keep moving forward and stay healthy and keep working out. We got to keep pushing our mind and our body, bro, to get proper dopamine to fire off so we can be able to be happy out here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bro.
And before I forget, bro, let me get that intro knocked out.
Let's go.
Let's get it, bro. All right. Welcome to the Unchained podcast, everybody. This is your boy, SpiritWar Martin, along with his podcast partner, Seb Conscious. We always put God first and become your inner lion in this crooked matrix and spiritual warfare, y'all. Boy, listen here.
Yeah. Well, I got some armor for us today, bro. To start it off, I wanted to read this little verse out of Proverbs, and we can chop it up.
All right.
So this verse is out of Proverbs 28. Pretty short. And then it was like a study Bible too that I wrote. So I'm going to read the verse, and then I'm going to read what it says afterwards, and then we can break it down. All right.
All right.
So it says, Proverbs 28, as iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. It says, mental sharpness comes from being around good people. A meeting of minds can help people see their ideas with new clarity and refine them and shape them into brilliant insights. This requires partners and friends who can challenge one another and stimulate thought, people who focus on the idea without involving their egos into the discussion, people who know how to attack the thought and not the thinker. Two friends who bring their ideas together can help each other become sharper. So,
man,
basically, what I got out of that, bro, is that 1% club, when we're on semen retention and putting God first, and the like-minded brotherhood, fellow retainers, obviously, me and you, our friendship, anyone that's on the spiritual pathway, it's important for us to sharpen each other, iron sharpens iron,
Absolutely.
essentially, what me and you do, on a daily basis, and then other retainers too, tapping in with other like-minded people who are on a similar pathway. I think it's very important, man. And it's just cool that, the Bible confirms that as well,
Yes, it does. And yep, from my personal experience, the friendship and partnership that we got, we definitely, make sure we keep each other up and, raise the vibration and keep each other in good spirits, and, make sure, iron is sharpened, so we can be able to stay confident and, strong out here as a collective in the 1% club.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Because this journey is definitely full of ups and downs. I know me and you, we both have to help each other, because we both have our moments, when we're maybe getting spiritually attacked or feeling down, and there can be some pretty low moments, man. So I feel like it's our duty to, sharpen each other, sharpen other retainers, and keep each other, keep each other on track, bro. Because there can, like I said, there's definitely moments where things can get a little bit messy, So super important to have these type of people around. And I really like what it had to say here about, it says, people who know how to attack the thought and not the thinker, so it's basically saying so if somebody, say one of your homies says something that you don't necessarily agree with, it's like you can just attack the thought, maybe have them question, the thought, instead of attacking their character and stuff. I feel like there's a lot of people in my past who would do that. It's like they disagree with you or something, so then they attack you as a person, rather than just maybe that's just a little bit of a, that thought pattern that you had right there was a little bit off. You don't have to attack the character. You just kind of, a real friend will just kind of guide you in the right direction and be like, I think you're tripping a little bit on that. Let's refocus. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah, a real friend will let you know what's going down and stuff, and they'll make sure that you're, making the right moves, and not, making a move to where you're going to potentially sabotage yourself. And that's how we all need to operate, is having each other's back, making sure that we are not getting ourselves, potentially hurt out here, bro. And keep giving words of encouragement. That's really important. Words of encouragement. And keep sharpening the iron, bro, to make sure that we all are good out here. Nobody's better than the other type shit. Yeah.
Exactly. And make sure each other are staying on the pathway too.
Exactly.
Making sure all your homies, your good friends, your fellow retainers, if you notice them acting, goofy or down or whatever, just reassure them, make sure that they're still focused on the pathway, doing the things that that they need to be doing, and that type of stuff. That's basically what I got out of that, bro.
Exactly. Same here, bro. I totally agree with you on that one.
So that was cool, man. Well, now we got our armor on, so I don't know about you, but I'm ready to scuba dive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm ready to scuba dive, man. Go into the deep part of the ocean and see some glow in the dark fish. You feel me?
Some jellyfish. Let's get
jellyfish, all types of shit going on.
All right, bro. So let's get it, man. Episode 108, man. Sheesh. Topic number 1. What are your thoughts on long-term spiritual connections?
That's important. From my personal experience, having long-term, spiritual connections, that's what you want. But, it takes patience, because everybody's not going to have a long-term spiritual connection with you. And you have to go through a lot of individuals before you can find individuals who you can have this type of relationship with, like for me and you, for example, like the friendship or spiritual connection that we have, it's pretty strong. And I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon, and it's important to have connections like that, you know, and it just takes, you know, it seems like it takes a lot of pain, a lot of endurance, and a lot of shit that you have to go through before you can even come across these awesome individuals, from what
Yeah,
I'm realizing, you know.
right. Yeah, it's almost like how we say a lot, you know, it's like that spiritual tribe, you know,
Yep.
and that's what it is, man. I feel like that's what happens when you can start to get out of the way, you know, start getting your ego out the way, start living in the spirit more. You know, you can start seeing people for who they are and see what kind of spirit they have, and then, you know what I'm saying, make friends with you know, whoever you connect with, you know, spiritually. And the crazy part about that is I feel like people are always asking, like, you know, how do I find my spiritual tribe? When am I going to find my spiritual tribe? I feel like when it's your true, when you have like a true spiritual connection with somebody, it's very easy. You know, when you interact with them, there's no, you ever notice how with some people, there's like some kind of dissonance going on. There's like some static. I don't know how to explain it, but like some people you just feel comfortable with off the rip, and then other people, for some reason, it feels like that you're just not all the way there. You know, maybe it's, I don't know. You know, it could be you, it could be them, but there's something going on. I feel like when it's a true spiritual brother or a sister, you know, whoever it is that you run into, it's very easy. You know, and it's I feel like that's a true sign of, you know, that's your spiritual tribe. You know what I'm saying? If you have to walk on eggs, I saw this the other day. It said if you're walking on eggshells around anybody, that means that they're not in your spiritual tribe. You know, your spiritual tribe is going to be very easy. It feels like it's just somebody who, you know, you could be your true authentic self with. You know, you don't have to be afraid. You could just be yourself, and they automatically accept you. You know, that's a
Right.
tell sign that that person is you know, meant to be your friend.
Absolutely, because you know, when you have yeah, a great spiritual friend, yeah, they don't make you feel like shit. They don't make you feel bad for being yourself. They accept you for who you are as a person. You know,
Exactly. Absolutely.
they don't nitpick and do all this little annoying shit that we see nowadays. And yeah, just trying to gaslight or just all these toxic things that's going down today. You know,
Yeah.
you don't find that with your spiritual people.
No. No chance.
You
That's
know
a
what I'm
red.
saying?
When I see people doing that, I pretty much, I almost have like a no tolerance policy now. When people be acting like that, it's like a major
Mhm.
red flag to me, you know, because some people are super cool and laid back, and I really appreciate them. And then other people you run into, and it's just like, why you know, like, you fucking weird, you know, just lame, you know, lame as hell, you know, just
Yeah,
nitpicking and just like trying to bring others down, and trying to just there's some weird spiritual stuff going on with some people, you know,
yeah,
low vibrational. I don't know, you know, there's a lot of different cases, and you know, we talk about a lot of different ones, but it's hard to understand. But you know, some certain people just put out weird energy, bro, you know, and it's that's usually a sign that that person isn't part of your spiritual tribe.
oh, most definitely. They definitely not part of the spiritual tribe if they putting out some weird energy, because I'm not going to allow that type of energy to be in there. You know, because you know, I discern that. You know, I discern energy, and yeah, if it's not you know, good energy, then it's not going to be around me. That's for sure. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Facts, bro. Well, good stuff, man. You ready for the next one?
Let's go.
Topic number 2, bro. Let me hear your thoughts on discerning love bombing from women.
Yeah, it's important to just have discernment for love bombing, because it's a lot of that shit going on, man. And there's a lot of male individuals out here falling to that shit.
Yeah.
Females telling you just all types of things to just try to hype you up and shit. And when they
Yeah.
hype you up, um, you're obviously going to expect to, continue um, you know, being, connected with these individuals, but it never turns out to be right, because like I said, they hype you up, but they leave you disappointed type shit, because the shit that they say to you. You know, it gets you hyped up, like saying some love bombing shit. Oh, you know, I've never met a guy like you or some shit. Or yeah, just some hype up shit. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time
they just gas you up.
Yeah, gassing you up like crazy. And it's like, now it's like I see all that shit, and it's like I don't want to hear it. You know, most of the time I don't even want to hear it, you know, because I already know what it is. You know, like don't even you know, it's messed up. And you can just tell when it's genuine too. And you can tell when it's genuine, and you can tell when it's just weird. You know, you get some weird love bombing because, you know, especially on SR, you feel it, bro. You know, you just feel it.
And I mean, I had it yesterday with that girl, remember? She was calling me like Magic Mike and stuff like that. You know, that was like some weird love bombing going on. But yeah, dude, this is definitely one of the psychological games that a lot of these females like to play. You know, they'll gas you up, and then, you know, there's no action behind it. You know what I mean? It's like this is one of their tactics to try to get you to be a simp. You know, to try to get that control. Jezebels love doing this, bro. The Jezebel females be, you know, this is how they do it, man. A guy that has a weak power level who can't discern this, you know what I'm saying, he'll fall for that shit real fast. You know, like, oh, you look good, you're so smart, you're so funny, you know, like, oh, you know, you're blah blah blah, all this stuff, bro. Like, you got to be able to take that with a grain of salt. You know, like, does this woman is she really interested in me, or is she just trying to gas me up? You know, remember that one girl that I told you about that I was talking to for a little bit, and then we were supposed to hang out or whatever, and then she just like ended up flaking like completely.
Yeah.
Like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was love bombing me for like almost a month. You know what I'm saying? And then when push came to shove, when we're like gonna meet up and hang out, it's like something went on. You know, she exposed herself. You know what I'm saying? That shit was weird. You know, that had me
it was
kind of shook for a little bit. I was just like, what? Like, how does someone behave like that? I don't get it, man. It's like you waste all this time and energy with someone, talking with someone, and, you know, saying all these nice things, and then you know, you can't end up showing up when it's time. You know, that shit had me like, I was really weirded out. I was like, major red flag. You know, I haven't spoken to her. I haven't even said a word to her since then, you know?
Absolutely. And the way you look at, you know, the way I look at it, you know, the universe, obviously, you know, the universe, God, the divine power source obviously had it set up to where it obviously didn't want you to engage with this individual.
Right.
You know,
God had to intervene.
Right. It wasn't the right energy to be around you, bro. So.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. You know?
Yeah.
That's how I,
yeah.
That's crazy.
It is what it is, bro. You know, God is good, man. He protects us from, you know, toxic shit.
For real.
You know, we just have to pay attention to this. You know, whenever we get rejected or have these situations where these individuals just don't show up or just leave us stood up type shit, that's protection from God.
Right. And you got to think about it. Like, that's such a red flag. Like, do you want to be with somebody who can't even keep their word? Like, that's like a very basic thing. Like, okay, let's hang out. Okay, what time? Okay, boom, boom, boom. You know, this time. And then they don't show up. It's like, what? Like, that's just like totally like, you know what I'm saying? Unless there's like to me, that's just like no contact after that, you know?
Yeah, you have to cut it off, you know, or else it's gonna drain your energy, bro. That's all it is. It's just, you know, basically, you know, a waste of time, damn near, you know, because it's just gonna, like I said, drain your energy messing around with these type of individuals, you know.
For real.
Yeah, you don't want to be hyped up and disappointed.
Yeah, that's how these women, I feel like that's one of their favorite things to do, you know, to try to get guys to turn into a simp. You know, it's like, I feel like the ones that really are worth pursuing, or the ones that really actually end up, being interested in you, they go about it a different way. They don't really do like the love bombing. You know what I'm saying? They'll do like a more authentic approach. You know what I mean? Where it's more real. You're not just getting flooded with compliments and shit like that.
Right. Yeah. It's not so robotic. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more spiritual aspect to it, and you feel that.
Yeah. You can feel it. Yeah.
Exactly. You know what
Man.
I'm saying, bro? Real
Yeah.
shit, man.
Important for us to know this, man. It was like I said, you can get these guys that have lower power levels, and that's how these Jezebel girls will end up, reeling you in like a fish. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then they could end up, being in a shitty relationship or forming a soul tie, or any of these dangerous possibilities that can happen, with being with the wrong partner.
Yeah. Yeah. You just want to protect your energy and make sure the energy that you have around you is the type of energy that will help you elevate as an individual and not tear you down,
Right.
Or hype you up and leave you disappointed, like I said before,
For
real shit.
Facts, bro. All right, man. You ready for topic number 3?
Let's go.
I'm gonna need you to start this one off. I want to see where you're going with this one, man. Topic number 3: having secret admirers on SR. What did you mean by that one?
What I mean by that is like basically, how we have other content creators that we watch. You know what I'm saying? We see, someone admire them. It's the same shit for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I've noticed, because I've noticed that it's other content creators that, that is obviously watching us, and like what we talk about.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I find that to be pretty damn cool, because we all are basically growing together out here. And yeah, it's just cool. It's just a blessing. And I find it to be actually pretty interesting, having secret admirers and shit like that, because we're all fans of each other out here type shit.
Oh
and
yeah.
It's mind blowing sometimes when you realize that shit, it just shows you putting in work.
Yeah, exactly. And we're all kind of in the same field of, business pretty much. We're all trying to, do something, with this content, and trying to help people, and, be a light worker and trying to help people out here, bro. So it's
Right.
like we're all in the same field, you know what I'm saying? So we can, bounce ideas off of each other. And obviously, there's definitely there's a group of people, videos, people that I watch, and I get inspired from all these guys' videos and stuff like that, bro. Like, you were one of the first people that I ever watched, you know what I'm saying? So I got inspired by you to even start making videos. So I mean, that's a trip to even think about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. And then that's just how it is, and I think it's totally cool that, if we bounce ideas off of each other, or maybe like, you'll see a video from someone and then you're like, oh, I like that idea. Maybe I could recreate that, but just put my own spin on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like that's totally cool in my book, because we're all talking about the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or, just speak on it from your personal experience, because we all go through the same shit, but our personal experiences are different.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And we all have wisdom, you know what I'm saying? But like we were talking about before we hit record, everybody just has their own like swag. Everybody has their own way of explaining things. We all have our different flavor. It's like the same. It's like a similar message, but everybody's got their own flavor. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
It's pretty cool. That's how everybody is unique.
Exactly, and that's what makes it great. Is everybody executes in their own unique way, but we're all connected to the divine power source.
Exactly. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody lets their own unique personality and authentic self shine. That's why it's cool to yeah, bro. Like I said, I watch a handful of people. So, it's just I just feel blessed to be in this community. You know what I mean? It's life-changing stuff, bro. Like going on SR and having all these like-minded brothers that I could just tap in with and talk about God, talk about semen retention. I mean, this is like life-changing shit.
Absolutely. It is life-changing, man, because you are spiritually maturing out here, and Super Saiyan, as I like to say, and you're just well aware of everything now, and you can protect yourself way better now, and that's how we all need to operate. It's to where your power level is so strong to where nothing can basically hurt you damn near, because you are looking everywhere to protect yourself now, and not stuck in worldly shit, not stuck on your cell phone. You know what I'm saying? You are in the present moment type shit.
Exactly.
Not
surrounded with toxic, low vibrational people, like we used to, where we'd force ourselves to, because that's how I was, bro. I would like force myself to just like stay friends with all these different types of people. Maybe friends that I used to party with and stuff, friends that are just like doing shit that maybe I didn't agree with, but I just wanted to stick around and be their friend, just to like have friends and shit like that, kind of like that people pleaser mode where I just wanted people to like me, and now it's kind of transitioned to, it's me and God in my routine. And then it's, I got my like-minded brotherhood, my fellow retainers and other, I got a couple other buddies that are on a spiritual pathway like we are. So, that's basically it, man. Like we said, in the last podcast, at some point you got to trim the fat and just, lock in and dial it in and, just tap in with people who are on a similar frequency. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because you can lift each other up, and you're not going to be holding each other back. If you're operating with people that are on lower spiritual plane on a regular basis, they're going to end up affecting you, like, what is that saying? They say like, show me who your friends are, and that'll tell me, who you are, whoever, you're interacting with, most often is usually like a reflection of kind of like where you're at.
No, it is a reflection of who you are. It really is, bro. And that's, looking at my old self, it definitely was around a lot of toxic shit, and that's how I was operating. When you operate like that, that's what you will manifest.
Yeah, and people don't realize how much other people rub off on you.
I know, right? It's like they're asleep to that, because that energy transfers beyond real, and you will become these individuals who you are around all the time.
Yeah, I'll even catch stuff like when I have like close friends and stuff, like I've always been like this my whole life. This is how it's real, but I'll end up like speaking like them and shit, adopting different things that people say. Like if you talk to certain people, so that shit's real, bro. The energy is, transferring, so it's important to have healthy people that you're interacting with, on a daily basis, instead of not the people that are doing toxic shit, but you're just staying around because either you're lonely or you want them to like you. It's better off to just cut those people out and try to find some new friends.
Absolutely, bro. Absolute facts. Hey, another water situation right now. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be right back. Another bathroom break. Water and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No worries, man. Shout out to all the retainers, as always, my guy. We appreciate everybody who's been tapping in, man, and showing us love. The Unchained gang, bro. We really appreciate it, man. We're trying to pump out these episodes for you guys, bro. Like I said on the last one, if you guys have been watching, because we got a lot of viewers and stuff, man, and we only get a couple people commenting. So, feel free, you guys, to start commenting. Let us know, what you like about what we're doing, man. And we're always open to, if you guys ever want to hear us talk about certain things, man, let us know, bro. We just want to connect with other like-minded brothers, like we've been talking about, other retainers, and lift each other up, man. That is why we started this whole thing, to connect with you guys, and build an army out here, because you guys already know how powerful this journey is, man. Semen retention is no joke, man. So, you all good?
I'm feeling a lot better now. You know, that shit was knocking at the door pretty hard. You know, knocking at the door. Ooh wee.
Hey, ready for this next topic here?
Let's go.
All right, man. This is one that I made. Topic number 4, bro, is called prepare to be misunderstood on semen retention. So basically where I was going with this is, you know, I've been running into a lot of people throughout the journey, and I'll usually tap in with you and let you know about this, but run into a lot of people who will basically say, you know, you're wasting your time going on SR. You know, they'll think it's weird that you're like super into God and stuff. Maybe they'll think it's placebo. You know, I had another friend tell me, you know, you're giving too much credit to semen retention. You know, he's like, it's because you're not drinking alcohol anymore and you're going to the gym. You know, that's why you're feeling good about yourself. You know, he's like, I think it's placebo. You know, that's basically what he's insinuating, that it's placebo and stuff like that. So I just feel like I just wanted to touch on that and you know, how we can navigate that, you know, throughout the process. I feel like we just have to prepare that, you know, this stuff is like part of the journey, because like we said last episode, we're on like a higher spiritual plane, and these people are still on a lower one, and they don't really understand what we're going through. So we kind of just have to like take it on the chin and don't take it personal and just keep it pushing.
Exactly. I was literally just thinking that. Like, you have to keep moving forward. You have to keep moving forward because, yeah, like we said before, you're on a higher spiritual plane, so you're going to come across individuals that's just not going to understand. You know, they don't understand that, and it's not really their fault because they don't have the wisdom or knowledge to, you know, SR really, nor really practiced it, you know.
Right.
And you'll have some individuals that have never practiced SR but swear they know what they're talking about when it comes to this journey. And that shit is very annoying.
Bro, I feel like they could speak on it.
Yeah, and it's like, you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. So it would be nice if you would be quiet.
Why do they feel like they can speak on it? It's
I don't
like,
know why, because it makes them feel insecure. So they have to say dumb shit to make themselves feel good.
It's like they think that they know, like, that's just mind boggling to me. Like they've never done it, and then they feel like they can speak on it.
Because it makes them feel insecure when they see how confident you are in that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they have to do, you know, out of the ordinary shit to try to make themselves feel good and put you down, because they see how confident you are and how much you're enjoying yourself doing that shit.
Gotcha. So you think it's a situation to where it's like you're pulling out the demons because they see how happy you are, so they're getting
something like that. Yeah, it makes people insecure, bro. Like, that's what it is. And plus, like we said, you're on a higher spiritual plane, bro. So obviously, you know, you're operating way different. So when you come across low vibrational frequency, it's gonna be weird. You know? That's just how it is, bro.
And then I feel like there's also that element too, where you know, people are gonna think that, you know, you're weird because you're turning them down for a lot of things. Like, say your homie hits you up, he's like, oh yeah, come, you know, come slide through the crib, let's smoke a blunt, you know, and you're like, I'm good, you know. He's gonna think that you turning him down means that like you think that you're better than him or something. But you're just changing, you know, your habits, and you're doing, you know, the right stuff for yourself. But these people don't really know how to take that, you know, so they're going to you're going to be misunderstood. They're going to think that you think that you're better than them, but really you're just trying to remove certain toxic stuff out of your life.
Exactly. And it's literally like the same shit that Jesus went through, bro. The same exact shit that he went through is what we are going through with individuals who don't understand this journey.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, people thought he was crazy, bro. You know?
Yeah, and we going through the same shit he going through.
Right. They think that we're like holier than thou type stuff. Like, but really we're just trying to do the right things because because it's a message from God. It's not there's no ego involved. It's just because I just want to obey God. That's all I want to do.
That's all it is, you know, and I want to live a different and clean life, you know, because we know what it's like to be worldly. You know, we don't want to do that shit no more. So we want to do better things. And when you start to do better things, people aren't going to like that because they want you to do the same shit that they're doing.
Exactly. And it's also just an awareness too of like, you know, it's like protecting your energy at a certain, you know, at a very high level, because you understand what was going on with your energy before when you were just being all crazy and living like that, you know, and then you know, you can feel the difference. So it's like you want to continue doing that because you want to guard your peace, you know. Once you have really attained like true inner peace, you know, you want to guard that shit, bro. So people don't understand that because maybe they haven't found the peace quite yet, you know what I mean? So they don't really understand how guys like us are even operating. Yeah,
that's what it is. You know, it's foreign to them, but it, you know, it's like I said, it's not their fault, man. You know, a lot of individuals out here don't have the wisdom or knowledge about the sacred pathway, the journey and stuff. So the individuals that do, you know, have the wisdom and knowledge about this, you know, it's up to us to try to, you know, raise the awareness about it the best we can. But everybody's not going to fall into that category, bro, because they're just, you know, you can try to get everybody to get into that category, but it's just not going to happen, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
So then it gets to a point where you can really, it's like, you can only really like reveal or, you know, what am I trying to say here? Allow yourself to give so much energy to these kind of people. You kind of have to like, I don't know, for me, it just kind of results in, you know, you end up having like a small circle and then everybody else is just kind of like surface level. You know, maybe you have to love some people from a distance until they can maybe, there's a Bible verse about this too. What is it? It's basically, I think it's in John, and it says, you know, you don't understand now, but you're going to understand later. You know, that's kind of how it is. Like people, maybe later in life, these kind of people are going to understand why we went on this self-development journey. You know what I mean? They're going to understand later, you know, when we're, you know, maybe living a healthy life and, you know, doing good and, you know, things like that. They're going to be like, oh, okay, now I get why you were doing that. Maybe they'll end up trying it themselves. Who knows?
That's how it always is, you know, because at that very moment, people are going to scoff at it and look sideways, but later on, they always come back to you and tell you that, oh, I see why you did what you did. You know, that's how it always is.
Exactly. But in the moment, they're just going to hate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how it is, bro. Real shit.
All right, bro. You ready for the next one?
Let's go.
Topic number 5. This one is called putting women on the back burner for a season. All right. And that was basically something that I was thinking about the other day. I made a video about this a couple of days ago. I just wanted to hear what you had to say about this and chop it up a little further. But basically, going on semen retention, you know, getting into a place where we can understand that, you know, the journey and trying to become the best version of ourselves is more important right now, you know, than getting into a relationship. I feel like there's so many guys out there in the world where they're so invested in, like, it's like the prize of life is like having a girl, you know, or and then they forget about, you know, all the other stuff, you know, like their purpose and finding, you know, a mission from God and finding all this other stuff, you know. And I feel like for guys like us and other retainers and stuff like that, you know, we're, you know, to whatever degree that you feel, you know, when you tap in with God and you find out, you know, what God has for your life, I feel like guys like us have a higher purpose. And if we allow ourselves to get distracted with these females, it can really take a guy off his purpose. So I feel like we almost have to dial it in, you know, for, like I said, you know, maybe it's a year, maybe it's 3 years, maybe it's 5 years, you know, however long it has to be for you to kind of get into a place where you know, you get the ball rolling, you know, you get some movement, and you get some traction going for yourself before you allow yourself to get into a relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's important, man, because women aren't going anywhere. They're always going to be there. So we need to look at ourselves and get our shit together, bro, and get ourselves a business or a career first, and then bring in a woman. You know, because if you bring in a woman while you are elevating, it's going to sabotage your progress, you know, because they're going to take you off your track. You know, they're going to take you off your track and distract you. You know, it's why it's important to not worry about female attraction and shit, you know, throughout your process of elevation.
Right.
And make sure you elevate first and get to where you need to be far as success goals, and then bring a woman in. Because like I said, if you bring a woman in throughout the, you know, process of you, you know, going up, you might as well just give up what you're doing. Because if you bring a woman in while you trying to better yourself and shit, bro, you are not going to better yourself.
Yeah, well, you end up giving all your energy to the relationship and shit, and then you end up, you know, like that's what happened with me with my last one. You know, I would just hang out with the girl. You know, we'd chill on the couch and watch Netflix, and we order food and we chill. We walk the dog, go to the dog park, go out to eat. You know, all these things. You know what I'm saying? But I would let all the other areas slide. You know, I wasn't really like doing the things that I love to do. I obviously didn't have a purpose at this time. You know, this is when I was doing my landscaping business and shit like that. So I was like, I was still doing something, but you know, it wasn't what I was passionate about. So it's almost like the female like allowed me to kind of settle for something that I wasn't, you know, I wasn't really like reaching for, you know, my true potential, because I had the female. You know, you're just comfortable, you know, you got this girl, like if you're feeling off, you can always just like go chill with your girl and stuff like that. And it gets you into a complacent state, you know, if you're not.
It does.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does. And it takes you away from yourself, because they want you to give all your attention to them, and you're not able to focus on the shit that you need to focus on, because like I said, they want you to focus on them, and it literally sucks all your energy out of you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And they'll start getting mad at you, you know, if you're not spending enough time with them.
Yeah, bro, that's a lot. That's too much to deal with when you're trying to better yourself, bro. You know that. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will happen though, bro. I'm just, you know, we're just keeping it real. It's important to not worry about that while you are trying to get your shit together. You know, it's not going anywhere. Get a woman when you are ready for a woman. You know what I'm saying?
After you've gotten a little bit of momentum, you know?
You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of momentum, you know what I mean? Like, you know, made some progress with whatever it is that you feel, you know, your mission is, right?
Right.
That's kind of where, yeah, man. Super important, bro. It's an important realization. You know, it can be lonely sometimes, but you know, it's in this isolation period that we're in is it's important, and it's necessary, you know, for us to be, you know, turn into the men. God has us here on purpose. You know, he wants us to turn into the men that we're supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Turn into the men that we need to be out here, so we can lead by example and, you know, just be happy out here, bro. You know, when you put God first, you become happy because you just have a better understanding of life. It's a lot more clean.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Yeah.
Man. Well, cool, bro. That was a good one, man.
That was a very good topic, bro.
Yes,
Hell
sir.
yeah.
We got the grand finale. You ready?
Let's go.
Topic number 6, my dude. This one is called gaining respect from people just from retaining, you know, and this is something that I noticed. You know, you got the female attraction that, you know, people talk about all the time, but I've noticed that it's literally everybody, you know, and it happens. This is one of those things that happened to me that was it's hard to explain. You know, I think that it has to do with like the energy and stuff like that, and people picking up on you know, whatever it is, like you just seem like a solid person. And I feel like this stuff just happens naturally on SR. It's like a weird phenomenon that I've noticed is like people are just respecting me more. And it's just like random people like at the store or the gas station, like the dude at the gas station. I could just tell like people are just like they're always calling me like big guy and like whatever boss and all this weird shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? People are just
Yeah,
like they just respect you, and it's like I didn't do shit to get this respect.
exactly.
They can just feel your energy.
Yeah, because it's happened to me before as well too. Like I was at the grocery store and shit, right? And I was in the checkout and I had my grocery list and I had left it in the shopping cart. You know what I'm saying? And I went down a little bit farther, but I left my list in the shopping cart, and there was some random older gentleman that grabbed my list for me and gave it to me. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
and was like, "Here you go, you forgot your grocery list." And I'm like, "For real?" I was like, "Oh man, thank you." And then there was another situation where I was in Walgreens, you feel me? And the checkout line and dropped a quarter and shit, and didn't notice that I had dropped a quarter. And there was another like older gentleman that grabbed the quarter from me and gave that shit to me, bro. And was like, "You dropped your quarter," type shit. And I'm like, man, this shit has never happened to me before.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's just weird. It's weird, but at the same time, you know, it's because you are operating on that SR journey. Electromagnetic force field is fucking potent or something, bro.
Yeah, that's what it
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
You know? And I feel like they can also see it on you too. You know, the glow, you know, your skin is glowing, you know, whether or not you got, you know, you're getting into the gym or you're getting into, you know, your workouts, you're starting to look, you basically look, you look like you're investing in yourself. You
Yeah,
know, you're putting out the energy that, you know, you're definitely not like, you know, no bummy ass dude. Like you're definitely like a solid person, you know,
absolutely.
and they sense that. So it's like they just subconsciously respect you just by the way you move, the way you look, you know, all this stuff. And then once they get to know you, then they really start to respect you because they see what you're all about.
Man, bro, if that ain't the truth. And yeah, now that we're talking about respect, then another situation that I was in at my job and shit with that one gentleman that showed me the big ass fish that he caught that we
Yeah.
talked about last episode. Yeah, it was like he's seen me out there getting ready to put in work because I had on my work gear, you know, the highlighter colors and all that shit. He's seen that and literally like it was like dude respected that and just started chopping it up with me out of nowhere out of respect. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying? We got to talking about fish and shit, and he showed me the big ass fish that he caught and shit, bro. That was pretty cool, man.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he was, yeah, that's a great example, bro. That's I've been having the same shit going on. Just random people. Like I said, people just coming up to me, you know, how you doing, big guy? You know, what's up, you know, boss? What's up, you know, what's going on? And like just calling, like they just automatically like think that I'm like, you know, a cool person. And it's like, what have I done? You know, I know I believe I'm a cool person, but it's like I've never gotten this much attention and shit, you know?
That's because you raised your vibrational frequency up, bro. So you are, yeah, as we like to say, on a higher spiritual plane. So, boy, listen here, you are saving a lot of spiritual money, and it shows. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because you got the confidence, you got the glow. You know, when you saving spiritual money, it shows in all different types of ways. Your eye
Right.
contact. You know what I'm saying? That's one. Eye contact, that's one. Your glow, that's another one.
You're smiling a
The
lot.
way, huh?
You're smiling quite a bit, you know, like
Right.
good
Yeah.
energy.
Good
Yeah.
energy. You are, you know, obviously confident, motivational, and just all around a solid ass dude, bro. You know, and they see that, you know, and it's some powerful shit to witness, and you make individuals respect that, and they want to call you boss and shit.
Right. Yeah.
You
Boss,
know,
big guy, you know what I'm saying? All the, you know, all those names.
yeah, like that's how I be, because it's happened to me before as well too, and it's just you just be like, for real, like y'all look at me like this, you know, because you literally
Right.
sit there and think you be like, y'all really look at me as if I'm like a boss type dude, and the mugs really do, bro. Yeah, they're looking at you like that because you carry yourself very well.
Right. Good posture, you're looking good. I think a lot of it has to do with the glow too. You're very healthy looking.
Yeah.
It's like a combination of all that stuff. Very very healthy looking combined with good energy is a powerful combination.
Ooh, that's some powerful shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
And you will attract a lot of attention,
It reminds me of that situation too, like at my last job, when I denied that one girl who was trying to, she called me and she's like, oh, I'm good at, such and such, come over and, do all this crazy shit. And then I denied her. That was another thing, when you start to show people like what you're doing, like when you start to show people how your behavior has changed as well, that puts you on a whole nother level too. They're like, what type of shit is this dude on? He must be, he really takes himself seriously. When I denied that girl, bro, I'm telling you, my coworkers like looked at me like I was a fucking, they're like, what, like, you don't want free sex? I'm like, no, I don't.
Hell no.
Right.
Shit. And you get looked at sideways as hell when you do that too. They be like, what's wrong with this dude? You feel me? Because they, it's so lustful, and the majority of individuals have been, programmed by lust, the porn sites, and to, basically just want to just smash and operate animalistic and shit, to where if you show them that you are not operating animalistic, you finna get looked at weird as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you say no, and saying no is powerful as well too. You feel me? Yeah. That's another thing.
It just shows that you respect yourself on a whole nother level. So that puts out a whole, type of energy as well,
It do. It really does, bro. Like, you will make individuals insecure. You will make individuals respect that. And you'll also get weird encounters as well too.
Right.
Yeah. It's all directions when it comes to that. Just got to have the great discernment and see what the hell is going on around you.
This journey is no joke, man.
I know it's definitely no joke, but I'm grateful to be on it. Grateful to be tapped in with you, bro, and other fellow retainers.
Absolutely, man.
Know what I'm saying, bro?
Well, that's the end of the topics, my dude. Much love to you, man. Great job as well. This was a fun time as always. And yeah, bro. Something in my throat. I'm just grateful, man, to be your podcast partner and to make these episodes, man. And shout out to all the retainers. Shout out to everybody who's been rocking with us on these episodes, man. It's just it's a great time,
Absolutely. And coming from SpiritWar Martin, much love to all the fellow retainers and all the listeners out there who are tuning in to, who tune into the Unchained podcast, especially this one right here, 108. We appreciate you guys, for just being here on this journey with us in general. Absolutely. It's just a blessing that we got people that's riding through this crazy shit with us, bro. You feel me? Yeah. And it makes me feel good because, we all go through situations where we feel alone. You be, you've gone through relationships that made you feel alone and shit, bro, with narcissistic people. And when you get out of that shit and you start to connect with other individuals out there, it makes you feel good and not feel alone type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like, because I don't feel alone and I'm tapped in with other fellow,
good people,
super saiyans, retainers, or whatever they want to call themselves. We all, on a higher spiritual plane and shit out here. So
right.
Some operating different as hell, bro.
Some good people,
good
people that have good intentions, putting God first.
Tell them, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're gonna have to start shouting some of these people out too. We got some people that be commenting a lot. I forget some of their names. But shout out to all you guys, man. We got some diehard listeners and stuff. So you guys know who you are. I'm gonna have to start thinking about who these people are, and we'll have to shout them out too. But we got some dudes that be tuning in damn near every episode.
everybody that leaves comments, on our videos and shit, much love to you guys, because the guys that leave comments is like the realest ones, the same homies that leave comments and shit. Them is the real ones, bro.
Right. First guy that comes up is Corey Williams. Shout out to him, man. Corey Williams.
Hey, fam, be on it, don't he? Hey, Corey be waiting for that shit, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
we got Corey. Who's the other guy? We got Dan. I forget Dan Niken or something. Shout out. Sorry if I botched that one, but
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, we got Homeboy. We got Justin Green. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah.
Man, we got there's a handful of guys. But
shout out to my homeboy Nor. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen Nor in a minute. You feel me?
Yeah.
He was with me. He was with me ever since I had like 20 subscribers and shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got Scully Money. Shout out to him.
Right, Scully Money.
Scully Money. We got Dro, my homie Dro. He lives in Phoenix with me. We be going playing basketball and shit. But shout out to him as well, man. He
what's up.
Taps into every episode.
Yeah, absolutely. That's man. Listen, that's a beautiful thing, bro. That's all I gotta say. Having like-minded individuals with you on your SR journey. How can you be ungrateful to that?
You can't. It's God. It's from God. All these new friends are like we said in that last episode. Like once you have that spiritual awakening, and then you find your new friends on that pathway, that's God's leading you to these people because you're on the same frequency.
Yeah, God is literally lining you up with the right people that you deserve to have in your life, bro, on your SR journey.
After years of being with the wrong people, or maybe being abused by narcissistic type people, it's like we deserve this, man. After all the shit that we've been through with certain people, man.
All that pain and shit, bro. All that pain, and when you go through all that, man, God will reward you for endurance, and that's what we're going through now, man. It's a blessing.
Keep, as we say every episode, just keep pushing forward, man. Onto episode 109.
Absolutely, on to episode 109, and once again, coming from SpiritWar Martin and shit, bro. Much love to everybody out there. Me and Seb Conscious love you guys. We really do, and appreciate you guys for riding with us. And Seb Conscious, good job to you, bro. Another episode knocked out and shit, bro.
Right? Yes, sir. On to the next one, man.
All right.
Much love, bro. As always. I will tap in with you later, my dude. And yeah, I'm gonna hit that outro. All right.
Yeah, sounds good, bro.
All right, y'all, man. If you guys are still tuning in, shout out to you, man. You're a real one, as always. This has been the Unchained podcast, episode 108. All right, y'all. We really, really appreciate all you guys tapping in, leaving comments, as always, man. It's all love from the Unchained gang. You know what I'm saying? So much love. Martin.
Much love, bro.
We talking to you later, man. All right?
All right, sounds good, man. And once again, much love always, and can't wait to spin this one back.
Absolutely.
All right, bro.
Peace, man.
Peace out, bro. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, you too.